Welcome to the carrot conjecture. Are carrots conscious? The main reason vegans are vegan is they don't want to hurt animals. Makes sense. Animals are cool.
So I ask him this question. Do you still eat carrots?
Step 1, control group. Speak. There's an issue in all of this. What we decide is an animal. We kind of have this Christian idea, Catholic, whatever you want to call it, setup of what animals are, and we put humans at the top and go from there, where we have monkeys. Back in whatever day, 2 monkeys were given legal rights as humans because they could speak sign language. And down the line, you get to like roly-polies. Roly-polies just kind of roll and pole. They don't do anything besides that. Depending on who you talk to, depends on if a bug is really a living thing or if it's just kind of a program. And then you get into plants where the general consensus is they're biological programs. They're living, yes, but they're not conscious of what they're doing. We've all heard plants speak to each other, they communicate, they have feelings, they like music. Are carrots conscious? The fact of the matter is we can't prove that they aren't. So it leaves us at this weird discrepancy of, because it can't express itself, we don't consider it conscious. Back to the vegans. Vegans don't want to hurt or kill animals. Speak. So they eat eggs sometimes and they eat plants. But when they eat carrots, you pull the whole carrot out of the ground. Carrot's dead once you eat it. And morally, people will think that they're fine because the carrot couldn't scream. But because it cannot express itself in a manner that we can understand, does that mean it is any more or less conscious? Technically, no. So then in a world where people are very spiritual and caring about all these things and animals' lives, completely disregard things that aren't up to their standards. Like, I think it's called the anthill idea, anthill something or rather. The basic idea is that at some point, a civilization so much smaller than yours, you care nothing about. You don't really understand it because it is so small, and its life makes no difference on your life. When you look at an ant walking in a line and going to work, none of that will affect your day-to-day. Plants can't move, they can't express themselves, they can't talk, at least in our communication. So we have considered them not alive. Carrot does not speak. Generally, people are going to say no, no, they're not conscious, and more or less agree, but I cannot say for certain anything that I can't prove. Speak. Tons of plants like carrots and onions and I don't know that many vegetables. Mostly all those root things, all the root guys, that when you pull them, they're dead. Unlike an orange tree, when you can take an orange and a tree survives on. I feel if people really want to be actually vegan, they can't eat carrots. No carrots, no root vegetables that, like potatoes. You can't have potatoes. You can still have peanuts. Peanuts are fine. Lettuce, if you pull one leaf of lettuce at a time, one leaf of lettuce. We can't hear a carrot, or maybe the carrot just doesn't have a way of actually responding to people, but is still thinking and existing on its own, just kind of trapped in a carrot body underground, which would be very crazy. The carrot hypothesis, the carrot conundrum, the carrots. Ask your vegan friends. Ask them how they feel about killing carrots. The question is silly. It is poking at like something that a lot of people do find funny. But I'm not vegan. I've never been vegan. I did for a day. Let me know what you think. If carrots are conscious, if they're not. I don't have proof that says they are, but no one can prove that they're not.